Hello, good evening, and happy holidays. Thank you for coming to our SDMP, San Diego Media Pros. It's virtually a holiday party event. I am here in my practical set in my mid-century modern aluminum tree forest. And I'm really enjoying seeing what some of you are wearing and also what your sets look like. So this is going to be a fun night. We've got some contests, as you know. Hopefully we're going to have some good laughs and just a chance to get together, celebrate the holidays together in a way that's not quite the same as going to Tom Ham's Lighthouse, but it's what we've got this year. So just a couple of announcements as we get started. The board of directors for SDMP is the group who keeps the wheels turning. And tonight, I don't think that Keith and Christine are here, but I'm still going to say a little goodbye to them.
Keith joined us.
Keith just joined us just in time.
There he is.
He did. Keith just joined us just in time. Fantastic. We are saying goodbye, but not so long, to Keith Methman and then also to Christine Gatlin. They have both been on the board. Keith for a number of years. I don't actually know the year. We'll have to find that out. Christine has been our secretary for 2. So here in the photos, which we grabbed, Keith on the left is a composer, as you all know, and he was doing a presentation here at our Everything Audio Media Pro Camp a year ago. And Christine is appearing in a short that she wrote called 3 Years. And that was also part of a Media Pro Camp that we did now, hard to believe, 18 months ago. I'm really looking forward to when we can get back to doing our events in person again. But I do want to say we're very appreciative of the efforts of Keith and Christine. Keith has just been so good with a lot of logistics, and Christine with strategy and meeting planning, and we are very appreciative to both of them. With them stepping away into volunteer positions, that does mean that we've got some spots on our board. So if you are potentially interested or know somebody who might be, send me an email. My email address is on the website. I won't say that right now. So, or I'll put it into the chat. So, but thanks again to Keith and Christine for all of their hard work on behalf of the organization. Other members of the board of directors, I just want to give a quick shout out to Robin Martin, who's our VP. He's not here tonight. He had an event. Bob Unger is our CFO. Jeff Trober, Kevin Marty, David Rains, Mark Masonov, Tom Kinnaman, Rich Barble, and Michael Wood. And Michael Wood is our board member who planned tonight's event. He joined the board, I think, 3 months ago, and we threw him right in. So I think we're going to have a good time tonight. Question for you. Have you filled out the SDMP survey? We sent it out by email a couple of weeks ago. I think we should send it again this week. It's always in the newsletter. We sent it out as a separate email, but we really need your feedback. It'll take 10 minutes at the most for you to answer some questions about what you'd like us to do in terms of meetings in 2021, whether they be virtual or in person. But we'd also like to hear what you like about the organization and how else we could work to support you. So please fill that out and send that to me. Actually, just return it and all the results will get to the entire board. If you have a question or need any technical support, the chat is down at the bottom of the screen. You can just put a question into the chat and someone here will help you out. And now I think it's time to turn it over to our Master of Ceremonies, Michael Wood. He coordinated all the details for tonight. And Michael, here we go with It's Virtually a Holiday Party.
Well, thank you, Jane. So I'm excited tonight. We got some really fun games, some really great prizes, and I could see so many of y'all have put a lot of work into not only your sweaters and your fireplaces, but your virtual spaces. So pretty excited tonight. So let's go ahead and just dive in to see what we have planned. We have, for our first activity, we'll have a sweater voting contest. So everybody that's got your sweaters on, tonight you're going to make your money's worth. We also have the best Zoom space. We'll have 2 categories for this. The first will be virtual, what's on your screen, and then practical, what do you have in your real space behind you. But of course, Oh yeah, and we also have a Zoom around the room scavenger hunt. So we'll production, household items. It could be all name of things. We'll have at least 8 items depending on time today. But of course, without what would San Diego Media Pros be without a drawing? So we will also have our crapple drawing at the end of the night. So, but with that, unfortunately, we do have some rules. But the rules are going to help us. So one of the things I'll need everybody to do is I'll need you to update your screen name with the name that you registered for tonight's event. Your first and last name. The reason for this is because I used that list to create the voting matrix with. And so if you are a Sarah Noel Wood and you registered with Sarah Wood, I'll need you to make sure that you update your screen name to that. So that will help everybody pick exactly the one on the voting list for tonight. The second item is that I will need you to be able to turn your camera on and off. Later, when we're doing our scavenger hunt, part of the requirements for it is to be able to turn your camera on and off. So we will be doing our voting via Google Forms. And I will send
us a link there, my friend.
I will send out a link. We'll put it in the chat. Also, we'll have a QR code on the screen. So for those that want to do it on your phone, we'll do it that way. Now, one thing with the updating your name. So the way that you can update your screen name on Zoom is if you click on the participant list, it will bring up the list of all the names and bring up the more button on your name and click on the button that says rename. So that's one way you could do it. Another way is to click on your thumbnail, right click on your own thumbnail. It'll bring you up a menu for renaming. All right.
Rename. Oh, I found it.
I know. Awesome. And there's a third way. If you can't find either two of those ways, then let me know and I'll give you the third way for doing it. So one of the great things about our voting tonight is that everybody that fills out the voting form will get a prize. So even if you win nothing tonight, we're going to still be mailing you a prize tonight. So on there, we're also asking for your address for that. But this is like one of the best holiday parties because you could lose tonight and still win a prize. So
everybody's a winner.
All right. So without further ado, let the reindeer games begin.
All right. So,
All right.
How do we go to rename?
All right. So to
keep or order rename. Sorry.
To
I didn't
update
see
your
the
name.
link yet.
Michael, I think your name is okay.
Yeah, I think it's okay too.
I think that's the right name for you.
Yeah, I think so.
Thanks for checking.
No problem.
So Tom, I will send you the link in a minute. So before we send out the voting link, we do want to finish up. So if you have anything that you need to turn on for your Zoom space, any lights or anything, go ahead and do that now. And in a second, we'll do a ugly sweater pageantry. Make sure that you're taking notes. So then that way, when we send out the voting form, you already have in the back of your mind who you're going to vote for. All right. So at this time, we're going to go ahead and everybody that is doing the sweater contest, make sure that your camera is turned on, please. Those that are not doing the sweater contest, go ahead and turn or virtual space, turn your camera off. So that way we are looking at the ones that are participating. And then we'll go around the room for the sweater. And you have about 10 seconds to give us a little bit details about your sweater. If you need to, if you can, stand up and turn around real quick so we can see the full 360 of it. And then we'll move on to the next. So I'll just go off of my screen. I know everybody's order is a little bit different, but the first one that I have still on is Tom. Of course, let's show us, Tom, what your setup looks like.
Well, I mean, do I need to say anything more? I mean, come on. Speaks for itself. There is one hidden little gem in the background there that's a production-related present. That's my only clue.
Oh, nice. All right.
This is for the sweater, right? Not the space.
This is for the sweater, but you know, I'm gonna win them all. So, but I can't win because I'm a board member.
But I thought it was an ugly sweater contest.
I
The
think
sweater's
we need to
beautiful.
look at this young lady's space down here. Here we go.
Oh, nice.
Hi, Louise.
Yeah.
Hello,
All
everybody.
right.
How you doing this night?
I'm doing very well. How are you, all of you?
Good, good. Haven't seen you in a while. It's good to see you virtually anyway.
Nice to see you all.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. So, Tom, let's see who else is next up for this ugly
Here we
sweater.
go. We have.
I couldn't see her sweater. Her sweater's covered by her hair, so we
Oh,
have to see
okay.
her sweater.
Well, actually, it's the only Christmas sweater I have, and a very dear friend gave it to me. So I don't want to say it's ugly. I like it. It's
Fair
like,
enough.
Well, you know, ugly is a
Yeah,
relative.
it's not ugly.
You know, sometimes.
Oh, no, nice.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Steve.
All right. Okay, so next, let's see here. Mark, go ahead and just introduce, real quick about your sweater. It's amazing red.
Yeah, it's wow. That you would call it ugly is disappointing.
Talk
it's
about
very
something
practical.
in your closet.
I'm not even part of this. I guess I should have turned my video off. But no. It's just a sweater. It's not ugly.
All right.
It's practical. Thank you.
Very
though.
nice. Very
Well,
nice.
no, again, that's a relative term.
True.
All right. All right, so next, let's see. Oh, Sarah Wood. I think I know you. Oh,
There we
look
go.
at that.
All right.
Wow.
Let there be peace
On
Oh,
Earth.
Ooh, I like
On
that.
Earth.
There we
like
go.
that.
Hey, I
Nice.
gave Jesus a ride one time because I had that vehicle.
Nice.
So Jesus and Santa
Yeah,
hanging out.
Very good.
driving.
Good job.
And a VW, you can't go wrong.
I know who I'm voting for. I might be biased, so unfortunately, I'm not voting tonight.
Yeah,
but
you might be.
if I did, I'd be voting for my wife. So good job, babe. All right. So let's see who else is next up for their sweater. Juliana.
Hi.
Hi, Juliana.
Welcome. So
Nice seeing all you guys.
good seeing you. So I like your sweater. Is that did you make that yourself?
No, long story short. This was originally from the Gap, but I got it from ThreadUp.
Oh wow.
It's-
Good.
It was part of the Gap holiday collection a few years ago, and actually ordered it like less than 2 weeks ago, and it came in the mail and about 2 hours ago.
Oh.
Wow.
Perfection.
There you go.
Like
That's-
Can you plug it in and the stripes turn different colors? You know, kind of like click, 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 click. You know, something like that. No, maybe that would.
No. However, I actually did get this from
even
the
better.
ThreadUp company,
Mhm.
and then it has this.
Oh,
About how to
Oh,
share that you are fighting fashion waste.
oh,
Very
Good for
nice.
you.
Wow.
I
Very
like that.
nice.
I
like
love that message.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Michael, can I ask a cool question? How do you turn off the virtual background? Because I have the Goonies in it back there.
Would you like to have something else back there, Michael?
That can just be my regular brain.
There you go.
I think you go down in the bottom left corner under stop video, if I'm not mistaken.
Hey, Greg's actually put a tie on.
Whoa, Greg.
That
Ooh,
says
right.
something.
Oh, hey.
Oh, well, there you go. Now
Oh, very nice. Oh, does that light up?
Oh wow.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
yes.
There we go. Now we're
That's the way to do it.
Love it, love it, love it.
Yeah. You don't want to go in the shower with that.
very corporate.
It may not be the ugliest, it's certainly the cheesiest.
It
I
counts.
think we all like cheese.
All right, so
Right.
next, Vanessa, let's see your sweater.
Let's see. Where's Vanessa?
I'm right here.
There we go. Hi, Vanessa.
Oh, but or is it Vesna?
Vesna.
You got the right.
Vesna.
Vesna.
Okay. Welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here.
No problem. So basically, I have my sweater on. So it's basically a solid red shirt, and I was about to put on more things to it with some solid red shirt and a scarf or something.
Very
Excellent.
festive.
I like it the way it is. Looks perfect with your background.
Yeah,
There we go.
and I put my retro background.
I see that. I love it.
All good.
All right, so is there anybody else that would like to show off their sweater before we go Zoom check on our
Oh,
Zoom
I'll
setup?
just take a minute, Michael, since
Oh,
I
yes,
am
of
wearing
course.
a vintage part of my mother's collection that has these. It's a vest. It's actually not a sweater.
Yeah, I
It's a
see.
vest, and it has these wreaths.
Wow.
So I know. Look at that. I mean, and then the decor down the front. I mean, it's special. It's the kind of thing that you can get for a quarter in a thrift shop, but it's out of my mom's closet. So to me, it's very special.
Well, then
There you go.
tell me where that
Very nice.
thrift
Very
shop
nice.
is, and I'll go for it.
Again,
'cause-
they're not ugly. I didn't see one ugly one.
I know,
love
right,
them
Marianne? I know.
Yeah. There we go.
Well, thank you, Jane. All right, so before we move on to voting, so if you want your screen, your Zoom space, virtual or practical, voted on, go ahead and turn on your camera now so everybody can see your space, and so we can take a few notes before we move on to the next of our games.
Oh, nice, Joe.
Yes. Oh, I love the snowflakes. I thought about doing that for tonight, and I was like, okay, I ran out of time. So
Snowflakes are tough.
Yeah.
Got the
There's-
gallery.
I
There's
want
Greg
to
and
know how
his
to do
tie.
that, Joe. That looks really cool.
Thanks.
So yeah, like Paul, and he's got the practical virtual, the real old style virtual space with the TV in the
Yes.
background.
Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, very practical and Christmas presentation I filmed and put together some years back now. This amazing house in Escondido. So thank you. Yeah.
All right. Anybody else need a few more minutes before we move on to the voting, or are we all good?
I think we are all good
All
here.
right. All right. So let me go ahead and put the link in the chat. Jeff, do you mind putting the share link? If you do have, let me go ahead.
I'm looking in the chat for the share link.
Link for results. Okay, so
There it is.
that might be for the.
So it's just going to open a browser?
Yeah, it should bring you to the Google form. The other option is if you have a phone that's within 5 years old, you can open up your phone camera and scan the QR code that's on your screen right now. And
That is so cool.
Take you directly to the form, and you can fill it out on your phone form. Yeah, phone. So, all right.
So there are two, I believe there are two links in the chat, and they both take you to the same place.
Use the one that Jane did. The one that I had will be a little.
The last one that came up seemed to work.
Yeah, the last one that Jane
The one
sent
that-
is
Oh.
use that.
That one instead.
What's the voting one? The Google one?
The one right here, the one that says forms.gle.
Oh, there you go.
In the chat.
Got it.
That's
I'm gonna
right
post.
from
I'll
my
post it one more
notes.
time. That's the same link. That QR code thing is pretty slick though too.
Yeah, so it's surprising that most everybody's phones nowadays, you open up your camera and it'll take you directly to that link. So
I'm going to take that off, Michael, so that everybody can see each other a little bit better in the gallery view.
All right.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I was going to vote for Eric Addison, but he just wore a shirt.
Yeah, well, I was going to vote for myself, but unfortunately, I took myself out of the voting. So
You can't do that. That's
I know, so that's why, you know.
Should everyone turn their cameras back on?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
please.
Yes.
That would be
Yes,
terrific.
please.
Thank you.
So for practical space, we're looking for film related or just like the cleanest desk?
It's
Or-
subjective to you. So the practical space, the best practical space. So it could be super decorated or like yours, super clean. So
Wait, hers is virtual. Mary,
Yeah, virtual,
Marianne, is your
virtual.
house that
Very much.
beautiful? I want to come over there and film something.
Yeah, practical.
My
It's
house,
just
my Hallmark house.
practical is if you're not using a virtual background.
Hallmark background.
oh, okay.
I'm looking through all of the names here. It's complicated.
It's very difficult. I want to vote for more than one. We'll have to make notes for
Are
next
we
year.
voting on virtual space yet, or is that just sweater?
So
So-
all of them.
it's all
So
in
your
the form.
sweater,
Okay.
Um,
Virtual, okay.
virtual and practical. So go
Okay.
ahead and place your votes. And then on the next section, go ahead and add your address and then finish. And we'll be done with voting and moving on to our next Reindeer game for the night.
And kudos to whoever put that together. Nicely done.
Thank you. Michael Wood has done so much work for this meeting. So thank you, Michael, for all of your
Where have
organization.
you
and
been all our
creativity.
lives?
Been checking us out from a distance until he decided to make a difference.
Yeah, well,
I have a little problem here. The person
Bates
I
is
want to
off
vote
the
for
board.
is
I'll
on-
join now.
well, while we're wrapping up,
No, it went
and
through- okay.
before we move on to our next game, I'm going to go ahead and hand it over to Mark because he has some news we can use for the holidays. So if Mark, are you ready? Let me know.
My virtual thing is not working.
Yeah, moment away. I think
All
we
right.
can share my screen and we can begin here in just
All
a
right.
moment. So,
All right. We'll just have to-
When you,
all right, everybody seeing that?
yeah.
Yes.
News you can use.
Yeah.
Got that?
Hi.
All right. So this is a brief little holiday, the holiday edition here. So behind the scenes of some of our favorite holiday movies, and that's an important note to pay attention to this time. We'll start with It's a Wonderful Life. We all know this one of the holiday classics. The original actor cast for the role, though, was not Jimmy Stewart. Anybody know who it was? It was actually Cary Grant. But Cary turned the movie down. And also, when it came out in 1946, it was a box office bomb. Did not do well for Capra and the Bunch. That's changed now, though, because it's been voted one of the most inspirational movies of all time. Kind of the change there. And also, when they shot this thing, they shot it in a heat wave, with one day shooting shut down because of excessive heat. And you can notice if you watch, there are some scenes where Jimmy is actually sweating like a pig there. So interesting. It was shot in a heat wave. Our next fine movie is A Christmas Story. Who can't forget the wonderful BB gun and the leg lamp, right? Well, Peter Billingsley actually beat out 1,000 kids to get the role of Ralphie, and surprisingly, he was the first to audition. And the actor said, I can't hire the first guy. So he ran more auditions just to be sure and ended up hiring the first guy who auditioned. Among those who auditioned were Will Wheaton and Sean Astin. You may know them from Star Trek fame and Hobbit fame. They actually auditioned for the role. And the famous tongue in the flagpole scene actually used a suction tube to pull on the actor's tongue. In later years, Mythbusters showed it actually will happen. You can get your tongue stuck to a flagpole. But in this instance, it was a suction tube. Jim Carrey's The Grinch. Anyone ever seen this one? This is a lovely holiday movie with our fine, flexible actor there. Eddie Murphy and Jack Nicholson also auditioned for this role, believe it or not. Can you imagine one of those two guys in this particular role here for the Grinch? Now, the first round of makeup took Jim 8 hours, and then 3 hours each day after that. He did that over 100 times. And it was so constricting and so stifling, he felt buried alive, and he worked with a CIA operative to learn how to cope with torture in order to get through this makeup process. Yep, next is on our hit parade is Home Alone, one of the great Christmas movies.
There you go.
And we find that Home Alone was so successful, it held the Guinness World Record for the highest grossing live-action comedy ever for 27 years. 27 years. That's high praise for that movie. John Candy, Gus Polinski, wrapped all his shooting in 23 hours, one long day. Can you imagine being on the crew for that one? 23 hours. He came in, shot his stuff, and left. And then the tarantula used on David Stern's face was actually real, if you remember that scene. And he allowed one take, but so as not to frighten the spider, he mimed his scream that was added later. Yeah, that's a brave soul right there. It's a brave soul. Elf with Jim Carrey. Will Ferrell got the role that was supposed to go to Jim. So can you imagine that? Jim Carrey was going to be Elf. But because it was greenlit and then pulled back, Jim had to back out, and Will became the guy. His reaction to the Jack in the Box test was real. Someone on set triggered the box so he would be surprised. So there's that scene where he's turning the Jack in the Box. He's not doing it. Someone's going to trigger it. And so he's actually surprised on that. And then the memorable line of Santa, I know him, was entirely improvised, as was his trek around New York City with just the director and one cameraman. They just set him loose and interacted with the folks there in the city. Wonderful scenes for that. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, one of the original ones, the animated version there, was broadcast every year since '64. It's the longest running Christmas special on television. Howard, did you know that most of the voicing was done by Canadians, and while all the animation was done in Japan? Did not know that. One of those odd things you didn't know. And in the original broadcast, the very first one that ran, Rudolph never returned to the island of misfit toys, but he said he would. And angry letters from the viewers prompted the additional scene for the following year and years since, where Rudolph and Santa do deliver the misfit toys. So it almost didn't happen, but thank goodness for those angry letter writers. A Charlie Brown Christmas. Here's another favorite that comes around this time of year. CBS actually hated the special when they first saw it. They said it was slow, lacked energy, and Charles Schultz himself thought the project was a disaster. When it first aired, though, the special pulled a whopping 50 share, meaning half of all households that have televisions on were watching it at that time, which is an amazing feat. And then it was very common at the time. It was supposed to have a laugh track, but when told about this, Schultz walked away, and the director, Mendelsohn, got the hint, and there was no laugh track added to this. So it was a very unique, special thing to do back then when you read about how out of the box it was for CBS to do this. And now we read it with Die Hard.
No.
And why are we talking about Die Hard? Well, is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the question that has plagued society for a long time. And I'll tell you, since its release, people have raged over whether this is a movie. One of the screenwriters, D'Souza, says, hey, a woman about to give birth features prominently. He says it is a Christmas movie. But Bruce Willis says, it's not a Christmas movie, it's a goddamn Bruce Willis movie. So he says no. Now, Hollywood Reporter ran a poll last year asking, is it a Christmas movie? And the results...
Here's your poll.
60% no, 40% yes. So, sorry folks, that's what they're saying. But we maybe have our own voice here at San Diego Media Pro, so you get a chance to ask this. There's a poll that just popped up. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie? Vote yes or no, and let's see where we stand on this very, very important question. And that, folks, is the holiday edition of News You Can Use.
Hey.
All right.
That was amazing, Mark, and the graphics were great.
Thanks.
If Die Hard is a
amazing what
Christmas
you can find on the
movie,
internet
Last
nowadays.
Christmas is a Christmas song.
Yeah.
I've never seen Die Hard.
What?
Never seen it.
Who said no? I haven't seen it.
Marianne, I've never
Not
seen it.
it.
I haven't seen any of them.
Oh, Marianne.
You never seen Die Hard?
You haven't seen Die Hard? Come on.
Well,
change movie making.
That's like a.
All right, here are the results.
What's the results? Here we go.
All right.
You're all crazy.
Oh, wow. We're bucking Hollywood. That's why we're not getting any work down here, people. We are bucking Hollywood.
Wonderful.
That's what's going on.
I'll have to watch it on Christmas Eve.
Yep.
You're going to have to, exactly.
I need to do a TED talk on why Die Hard is a Christmas movie, because it clearly is. I will defend that point with my dying breath.
There's no question.
Well, then you'd be dying soon, sir, because that's just not going to happen. That's not a Christmas movie. It's a movie that happens at Christmas.
That movie, you ought to check out a series on Netflix called Movies That Made Us, and there's a bunch of very interesting things about the behind the scenes of how that movie was made.
It's a great series. It's very, very interesting. They did one on Elf and Home Alone. Good.
Bob, what was the name of that Netflix? On YouTube? What?
I believe it's called Movies That Made Us.
Oh, okay.
Yep, that's it. That's
It's
good.
on YouTube?
Good little series.
Hey, that's why a lot of us got into the business.
Netflix. Not particularly well made, but interesting stuff.
Oh, okay. Netflix. Okay, great.
Well, thank you, Mark. I appreciate it. Your news you can use is always beneficial to all of us, I think. And so thank you. Awesome segment again tonight. And with that, let's go ahead and jump into our next game, ladies and gentlemen. For our reindeers, we are going to be doing our Zoom around the room scavenger hunt. So at this time, let me go ahead and bring up the rules so we could go over them real quick. So that way we're all on the same page. As you can see, I'm not going to be doing this alone tonight. So first of all, I want to let you know that our timekeeper and prize announcer will be Tom. So Tom's behind the logo right now with his timer. Look at that. That's pretty amazing. Thank you, Tom, for all the work that you put into your 40-second display. So thank you. Our referee. So I will, I'll make comments on who I think can make it back to the camera first, but our referee will actually be Kevin. So I will refer to him. He will be the final say. And he will determine.
Let me put on my official referee hat.
Thank you. There is our referee for tonight. So, ladies and gentlemen, and then for our scorekeeper, I have on the slide for David, but our backup is in Jane. So David was not able to make it tonight. So, and I should have updated the slide. So Jane will be keeping our score for the night on the points that we make. So
I will do that.
All right. Well, thank you, Jane. I appreciate it. And let's see here. So now, if you're not going to be participating in the scavenger hunt, I will ask that you turn off your camera. So that way we have an idea of who's going to be playing. So if you are, go ahead and turn your camera on now so our ref can get a visual lay of the playing field of who's going to be playing.
We need to kill this.
Okay.
So that we can see everybody.
Okay. All right. I see all of you people. I want a close match. I want a good match. No spitting, gouging of eyes, headbutting. Nothing like that. It's the holidays. Okay, well, maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, do what you want.
How are we zooming around the room, by the way?
So we are looking for, this is a treasure hunt, looking for items on the list that I'll call out in a second. You'll have about 30 to 40 the 40 seconds will be on the clock. We'll have about 8 rounds, and then prizes will be based on total scoring. So if you get a point for each time you make it back to your camera first with the correct item, so you get 1 point. So whoever has the most points we're in first place. Whoever has the next amount will be second place, and so on. All right.
Before we roll, you are going to tell us what we're looking for, right?
Yes. So what I'll do is I'll take and announce the item. So the way we're going to do this.
How are we moving the camera around? How are we zooming around the room?
So Michael, so what when I announce
my friend.
When I announce the item, you can leave your desk. You'll go ahead and mute your camera so that way you're off. You'll go run around your room, your house, wherever the item is at, where you think it might be at, and whoever gets back to the computer turns on your camera with the correct item. Let's say a thumb drive. You turn on your camera. I got the thumb drive, and you yell it out, and so that way our referee can make a note, and then Jane will let us know what the scoring is after a couple of rounds. So before we get started, are there any questions?
So everybody understands that everybody, when they say go, you turn off your camera and then you find the item and then you turn your camera back on when you find it and said, I got it. And that way I'll be able to decide who is the first one. Because we need to do it that way because I've been drinking a number of glasses of wine.
But when you have to turn your camera back on, it takes time.
You gotta turn it on quickly.
Part of the challenge.
Yeah. So that's
okay. Thank you.
It's the holidays.
And most of us, or many of us, are connected to the professional production element, and so being able to click on the keyboard is pretty important.
It's very important.
What's the keyboard shortcut? I don't know it.
I don't know it either. So we're both handicapped.
Question.
Darn
it.
I did know it before wine number 3, but that's it.
It's a click.
All right.
All right. So
I think everybody's ready to go. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, get your hands on your mouse or your keyboard. Get ready to turn off your video feed. And the first item that we're going to be looking for tonight is something with the San Diego Media Pros logo on it. Go.
Something with the media pro. Turn your camera off. Go find it. Turn your camera off. Go find it if you're going to play.
No, I gotta turn my camera.
I have it.
Oh, there we go.
I have it.
Oh,
Wow.
I was going to.
And it's a coaster.
Hey, that's what I have, Greg. It's sitting right here. That's what I use to put my beer on.
Oh.
Greg was number 1. Greg was number 1. Nice job, Greg. That was a fast one.
Good job.
Oh, done.
All right.
It is my honor to have these. Yes.
Wow.
They're actually collectible items. If you go onto eBay,
I couldn't
they're actually
find one.
now.
All right, now I have it.
All right. Good job,
Okay.
Greg.
Perfect.
That was our warm up.
That was definitely our warm up. And so the next item on the list. So everybody ready? It looks like everybody's excited. All right. So the next item that we're all looking for is a light meter. Go.
A light meter. Turn off your videos.
Who the hell has a light meter at hand?
I have one on my phone, but I'm using that.
People are doing lighting.
Somehow I thought Eric Addison would have this.
Yeah, I should have done this at the office instead of my wife's office downstairs.
All right.
Yeah.
15 seconds left.
Oh, Mark actually came up with
I
something.
don't even know what a light meter is.
All right, I've got
There we go.
I've got the Luxy Pharrell on the tablet.
Hey,
Oh, see,
Paul.
there we go.
Well,
Does that count? Hopefully.
well, yeah,
Nowadays.
mine's electronic also.
Okay, cool. Luxy Pharrell.
I'll give
Other
it
than
to
a
Paul,
pitch.
but the second runner-up is Sarah because she had a very light red wine, and that was very good.
What
Nice
is
job,
a
Sarah.
light meter exactly?
So Michael, a light meter is something, a device to measure the light and help the camera operator set the F or T stop based on that
I
light.
never would have found that. So.
No.
The old days of film.
That was a tough one. That was a tough one.
Yeah.
All right. And they only get tougher from here. So, ladies and gentlemen, Our next item that we're going to be looking for tonight is a pair of bunny slippers.
Oh man, bunny slippers. Bunny slippers.
Seriously?
Else, find it for me.
I'll just wait here.
You have bunny slippers, don't you?
I got no bunny slippers.
30 seconds, folks. 30 seconds.
Greg comes back with bunny slippers. I'm going to be very disappointed.
Up, there's some slippers.
No, there you go.
Those are the first actual
Will a sock do?
There we go. Julianne had a sock.
Oh, I see a unicorn
Those
slippers.
are unicorn slippers.
Slippers.
Yeah.
And time's up.
All right.
I
So
have to give that to Sarah because
Wait,
he was in the
Julian
same
has-
genre.
Julianne has bunny slippers.
Do watermelon slippers count?
That's pretty close.
I think
Reindeer slippers?
I'd have to give that to Sarah because bunnies and unicorns, they're the same sort of fluffy, happy holiday type genre.
That's a personal decision, Ref. I don't know.
It's a personal decision, but I'm going to throw a flag.
Yeah, well,
Mr. Referee, Mr. Referee, I think Julianne has bunny slippers.
Wait, Julianne has bunny slippers?
Wait.
Well,
Julianne, let's see them.
Julianne is very close. Julianne, you're
Okay, let me get it in better lighting.
Yeah.
Oh, well, where'd she go?
Well, yeah.
Oh my
Is there
God.
a bunny on there, like a bunny design?
This is the closest thing I could find. Very fuzzy, fluffy slippers with faux fur.
Tough call, Ref.
Faux fur.
Yeah, Ref. It's a strong runner-up.
Tough call, Ref.
Put that into the tiebreaker column just in case we
that's a tiebreaker.
make a note.
Marie, I want to see yours again. Marie, show yours again.
That's a
There
Ref
we
call
go.
right there.
Marie finally the clock ran out a long time ago, my friend.
Yeah, the clock ran out. But yeah, so we're gonna go Sarah and Julianne. Those are pretty cool. All right, we're close. We're close.
That worked.
Unless we want to do the instant replay, we could do that. But
that's why we have you, Kevin. So thank you.
Right.
That's why. That's why I'm taking an antacid as we speak.
So with our 2 items so far, Jane, can you let us know who's in the lead?
We actually are running very tight on our participants here. Let me just turn my camera on here for a second. We have 1 point for Greg. We have 1 point for Paul. We have 1 point for Sarah and 1 point on the edge for Julianne.
Yep. Okay.
So we are neck and neck.
That's what I got.
This next item is very, very important.
Ooh.
Okay, so watermelon.
We don't have to get Congress involved.
No, Michael,
All right.
try it because maybe it'll qualify for second place with good play.
That's right.
That's
exactly
true.
right.
Yeah, you guys are doing great.
All right.
All right. Michael.
So the next item that we have on our agenda for our scavenger hunt tonight will be a Macbeth or chip chart.
Chip chart.
I got to go all the way downstairs.
Chip chart.
Okay, so when you say
Wait, no,
Macbeth, do you mean I can just get a copy of the book?
Color.
That would be a big choice.
Good question.
I don't know what either of those are.
Chip chart.
Got it.
I have it.
Goodbye, Marion. I think it'll
There
be
we go,
easier.
Paul.
Wow, get my heart rate up on that one, guys.
Paul, did
Yeah.
you just get? Does Paul have that?
Yes.
Paul has it.
Paul has a real one. Oh, and so does
man.
Mark. Mark has one too.
I have it right here too.
Oh,
gotta
look.
get that.
Oh.
And Sarah has a kind of. Oh, God.
Mine looks like a makeup palette. Can I just do one of those?
Yeah. That's the skin tone portion of the chart.
Oh,
There we
okay.
go.
Okay.
Vesna, show me what
Like
you
my
have there.
eyeshadow
Show it a little
palette.
bit closer. What do you have there?
Very clever though, Sarah. Very clever. Almost bought it.
Very close. Very close. Okay, good. Thank you.
All right. So moving along, we're running short on time now, so we'll sort of move things a little bit along. But
look at that.
all right. So if everybody's ready, the next item that we have on the list tonight is an empty toilet paper roll. Go.
Empty toilet paper roll. Turn off your videos.
Toilet paper roll.
Find an empty toilet paper roll. I don't want to see anybody's bathrooms.
Okay. Empty toilet paper roll.
Got it. Whew.
Oh, there we
Have a
go.
good question.
Wow.
Oh, seriously, Paul wants
Paul
that
is
shirt.
putting the effort out.
Yeah, it's
There we
a
go.
sprint. I guess you say when you say go, I sprint.
There you go.
Oh, Sarah's in second place.
Very nice.
Oh, and Joe. All right.
Yeah,
You're
Eric.
making a mess of my house, though. But
Just too clean.
Very good. Very good, guys. Wow.
Can I get a recall on the results, please?
What's that?
Can I get just a recall on the results?
The first one was Paul, then Sarah, then Joe.
Okay.
Nice job, guys. I thought that was going to be a tough one.
I would have won, but I had to pull a few sheets off.
Well, it just shows that Paul doesn't empty his trash often.
I would have done it in like 2 seconds if I didn't recycle toilet paper rolls today.
That was close in the end.
Yeah.
I use it for cord management.
Aha.
All right. So moving right along, our next item that we have up is something made out of gaffer's tape. All right, go.
Gaffer's tape.
But something made out of gaffer's tape. Not just a roll, but something that's made out of gaffer's tape.
Does duct tape count?
Unfortunately, no. But
judges, what judge?
No.
Yeah, I'll leave it up to Kevin.
A Band-Aid.
I guess I'm gonna have to.
No, I'm not playing.
No.
Is it something like this?
You're close, Vesna.
Got to be gaffer's tape. Joe's holding up something here.
Joe, what do you got there?
I have to forfeit all of these.
So
Joe's
I'm showing
holding
you
something
here.
up.
This is my MIDI device. And on my MIDI, I have all these little gaff tape labels.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
that
pretty
definitely
impressive.
qualifies.
Yeah.
There we go.
I think that does qualify.
Without a doubt, that
qualifies, Joe.
qualifies.
Joe, you got that one. That was
All
a good
right.
one.
I had to get up for it, though, and I didn't
go.
really have to because it was right here.
Yeah, nice job.
Rocking in the real world.
There you go.
All right. So next item on our list tonight, ladies and gentlemen, and reindeer. All right. So the next item is a printed headshot. All right.
Headshot.
Okay, turn off the
Headshot.
videos.
Headshot.
Come
on, Marianne.
The first one is.
Headshots.
Yeah.
You had to headshot. Get out of here.
Marie
Come on,
Louise.
Greg. Don't you got those lying around
looking.
from your news days?
Got it.
You got a stack of them. They're stocking stuffers.
Oh, well, there's a picture.
I
Can
have
it be
it.
someone else's
Got it.
headshot?
I think.
I
think
got one with
Can it be someone
No,
else's headshot?
No, military ID.
our driver's license.
Nice try, though.
If you give me a minute, I can print one.
Time's
Did it
up.
go or no?
I think Michael came
All
back
right,
pretty
Kevin.
quick. So I don't know
Time's
if
up.
that's.
I'm gonna
You
give
know,
up.
time's up. I think the closest one is Vesna. She had the closest one in time, so I'm going to have to give it to her. It's not quite considered a headshot, but there's 2 heads in there.
There we go.
All right.
All right.
Good,
We're
good
Hey,
job.
ref.
Love that big boy.
running around.
That's not
There we
1
go.
point.
All right. So the next item, because we still need to do our crapple in a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and select our last item for the night.
Last item, guys.
And so this is the Hail Mary for your score. So get settled, get ready, take a deep breath, and a lens cap.
Lens cap. Turn off your
Lens cap.
video. Let's find
All
a lens
right.
cap. Who's
I'm
got
showing
the-
you. Oh, I had one. But I don't get to play.
I'm using mine right now.
That Greg Lefebvre?
Go.
Greg.
Greg. Got it. Here we go.
He's got it.
There's a lens cap for a. Okay, let me see.
Camera.
For a camera.
Camera.
Yeah, I lost that one.
Okay, I have a quick question.
I think Greg got it
Yes.
Yeah,
Looks
Greg.
like I
Greg.
was late. Looks like I was too
Does
late.
this thing count?
And then Joe.
I think that's the whole camera.
Not quite, Julianne.
Need the part that goes on the outside of the camera.
Oh, I should have just closed my camera. Would that have counted?
Lens cover. Lens cover, not a cap. Sorry.
All right.
The first on that was Greg.
That totally messed up my key.
All right, so let's hear what the ref has to say for us tonight.
Take it like a big boy, Greg.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Jane, do you have the final results for number one, Greg?
I have actually in first place. I have Paul with 3 points.
Wow. That's what I have as well. Paul
yes.
Oh, thank you.
Came back with the light meter, the toilet paper roll, and the chip chart.
Yep.
Crazy.
All right.
And then in second place, I have Greg, who came back with the lens cap and the SDMP coaster.
No, I'm fine right now.
That sounds right.
Yes.
Now, the next couple of positions are a little harder. I was just going to take a look at our prizes to see how are they all the same? Or our third? No. Oh, no, this third place is important. Okay. So here's what I have. I have Sarah with 1 point for the slippers, but she was in second place on the TP roll. And Joe had 1 point on the gaffer's tape, but then he also came back in second place with the lens cap.
Right.
Julianne has like 3/4 of a point. Vesna has 1 point. So knowing that, who is in
I don't get any points for my headshot.
I think we need a tiebreaker.
Tiebreaker. Joe, excellent idea. Actually, Michael, if you have something, just because this third prize is a 1-year membership to SDMP, which is a pretty good prize. So I'm thinking it needs to be kind of defined. So should we have a runoff between Joe and Julianne and Vesna?
Yes.
Yeah, how does that sound, group?
In class, we can battle each other now, right? That's not
okay.
Sounds
Michael,
crazy.
pick an item.
All right.
Runoff.
All right. Switch back to
make
my
sure you guys
screen.
have your videos off when this happens.
All right.
How about that last one that was on the list?
All right. So for our runoff contestants, please ready your keyboards. And the item, let's see if our scorekeeper, Tom, you could just let us know on the timer.
Yep, here we go.
All right. And the item you're going to be looking for is a Christmas tree ornament. Go.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
Grab that. Come on.
Yay.
Got one. Oh, Vesna.
Do you have one?
Vesna has one right there.
All right.
Michael does not. Michael's family threw away like half their money.
Oh.
And
Joe's got
Julianne.
one.
So
He came up. I
has
think Vesna had it, right,
first
Kevin?
and Julianne second. Oh, there's Joe. You're doing good.
Turns out I got shut out or something.
But everybody wins, Michael, and we still have our Crapple raffle coming in. So, okay, Vesna, I think you get that. So Vesna has third place.
Yeah, and then Julianne.
And then Julianne. So Julianne would be in fourth place. And in fifth place, we have a tie between Joe and Sarah. In reality, Sarah probably has fifth place because she was in second place on the TP and Joe was in third place on the TP. So
There you go. Beating my
Sarah,
that's good.
fifth place.
All right.
I'm going to put my ornament back.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for participating and playing the games.
Well done.
I'm going to hand it over to Tom real quick to announce what our winners have won for tonight. So Tom, are you ready?
Yes, in fact.
All right.
So, are we going to announce the winner of the ugly Christmas sweater?
Yes.
Yes,
actually,
first, I think we should announce the scavenger hunt prizes.
Scavenger hunt first. Okay.
So first prize goes to Paul.
Thank you.
Thomas, tell him what he's won.
A $50 gift card from George's Camera.
All right. Thank you.
George's Camera is San Diego's largest full-service camera store, locally owned and operated since 1965. Larry McDaniel has been a huge supporter of SD Media Pros this season, and it's no different this time. To support our local companies, SD Media Pros purchased a $50 card, but Larry immediately threw in a bunch of great stuff. Thank you, Larry, and George's Camera. He's a huge supporter for our group. And there's still to come a couple $25 gift cards, a couple $40 rental credits, and a couple sensor cleanings. Yay, George's Camera.
Our local businesses. Good job.
Awesome job.
There you go. $50 gift card. Nice.
Thank you so much.
All right. So let's go ahead and
easy on a cougar, right, Michael?
What was that?
You couldn't go easy on a cougar.
What about the second and third place prizes, Tom?
Tom, tell us.
Okay. So second
prize goes to Greg.
Second prize goes to Greg. It's a $25 gift card from George's Camera.
Woohoo!
Hey! There we go. All right. And we're going to go down the list here. Third prize.
Third prize, Vesna.
Vesna, a 1-year membership to SD Media Pros.
Oh, nice.
Hey.
Ooh.
Very nice.
How far do we go, Jane?
Fourth prize, Julianne.
An SDMP t-shirt.
Oh,
brand new.
Brand new.
These are hot off the presses.
Kevin, show us what our shirts look like, please, sir.
Oh, they're sort of invisible.
They're sort of invisible. Let me hold on.
Another background.
Hold on. Let me get rid of my virtual background.
Unvirtualize yourself.
In the meantime, our fifth prize winner receives the same prize. There we go. And that is Sarah in fifth place.
Yes, another t-shirt for Sarah. Yay.
Don't I at least get a coaster?
We need your sizes. You need to tell us what your sizes are.
We'll circle back with you on that.
Yes.
I think I should at least
Jane
get a
has
coaster.
all of the,
I get an SDMP coaster.
Anyone who wants coasters, I'll get you coasters.
I'll take one.
All right, moving right along. So next on the item, we're going to see who actually won the best ugly sweater contest. And so without further ado, all right, congratulations.
Marie Louise.
First place, Marie. Good job. Awesome job.
Wow.
And then our runner-up. We have two runner-ups, so it looks like we have a tie. We have Sarah and Vanessa. Good job.
Okay. Good job, Sarah and Vesna.
Vesna.
Well done, guys.
Yes.
Some clapping going on there, Mark.
All right, so
tell them what they want.
Yes, please, Tom.
Okay, so
dying with
for your
anticipation.
ugly Christmas sweater, you get a $50 gift card from Voice and Video Sales.
Ooh, nice. Wow.
Video.
I'm jealous.
Yes, indeed.
Pretty good.
They have been around for more than 35 years. Voice and Video Sales has been a fixture in San Diego production community. Jim Knorr and his son Ryan still run the duplication portion of San Diego Audio Video. And in 2016, Bill Lanzarota took over the sales portion, and where they offer video, film, production equipment, sales, rentals, and more. They built out a stage now,
over there.
and they do live streaming also. So I want to thank Bill and the gang down at Voice and Video for a $50 gift certificate.
Oh,
nice job. Nice.
Wow. Good job.
There we go.
Awesome.
Hey.
Drum roll. Oh man.
All right. And so we got both the runner-ups. Did you announce those prizes too, Tom?
Oh,
Sorry,
runner-ups. So
for the runner-ups, because we have a tie.
Yes. Okay. Runner-ups get a $25 gift card from George's Camera.
All right.
Wow.
Good job.
And third runner-up, I don't see third runner-up on the list. Sorry.
Oh, no.
It only goes to first and second.
So yeah, we'll take and make sure that both our two runner-ups get their gift cards or their prizes, and we'll get those sent out to those addresses that you had put on your voting form. So thank you. So the next item for the best decorated Zoom space, and our winners are. Look at that virtual space. Good job. Woo! And the practical.
Wow.
Nice.
Congratulations to both of y'all.
Thank you.
That's pretty amazing. All right. So, Tom, can you give us what the virtual space has won for tonight?
Yes. The virtual space winner has won a $50 gift certificate from Willie's Electronics Company. Locally owned and operated, We Supply is in Kearney Mesa and National City. And I want to personally thank branch manager Dustin Tomley for his generous support. If you're not familiar, We Supply, or Willie's, has been the best place for all the little things you need for all of your production work. You need a BNC cable or an XLR adapter, power strip, USB charger, Velcro cable ties, HDMI cables, tools, components, you name it. They have it all. And I want to thank them personally and for all of us for the $50 gift certificate from Willie's Supply.
Oh,
thank you.
Very nice.
Wow. All right. And then for our practical.
And
Tom.
for practical space, it's the corporate sellout to Staples Supply.
Yay!
How much I win? A couple million out of that one, maybe?
$50 gift card
Get
to
batteries. Need some
Staples
batteries
Supply,
over
all
there.
the paper and staples you could ever want. Just to give them very small, extra little duty. Their slogan is work-life solutions for all. We inspire what could be and help you make it a reality.
Excellent.
Tom, I didn't catch the prize.
Staples, $50.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I missed the $50 part. Thank you. Oh, wow. All right.
There you go.
Thanks.
$50 worth of staples? That's a lot of staples.
Yeah.
That is a lot of
I'd say.
staples.
Fly even. Yeah.
I think that's the point.
Yeah. No. You go to Staples, that's not going to get you.
That's right. But now they sell these. So
Yes, they do. They have an aisle
5
full of
boxes of
stuff.
100. $50.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody, for the amount of work that you put into tonight's Reindeer games. But before we go, this would not be San Diego Media Pros without a Crapple drawing. So let's go ahead and see what our item that we're going to be raffling off tonight, Tom. Do we have our Crapple item ready for announcement?
Crapple items.
I can jump in here.
Yeah, I haven't been keeping track of.
I've got the list right in front of me. And
Good.
what we were thinking is that we were going to pick 8 numbers. And everyone who is here has, in essence, been assigned a number based on the registration list. So I need a volunteer to pick 8 numbers between 1 and, what's the total number, Jeff? Was it 21 who were here? 22?
Hold on. I'll have to look at chat. Give me a sec.
And I'm just looking around. So the board members are not eligible to win. and the rest of you are. So it feels like it should be a board member who picks the numbers for some reason, and we have no idea what number, who's on the list. At least I know I don't. So
Jeff is going to be
board members. I'm thinking Jeff Trober. Would you like to pick 8 numbers at random between 1 and 22?
Give me a second. I'm bringing up the list.
Did we say what they're going to get?
Well, yes. While he does that, let me tell you what they are going to get.
Okay.
The first Crapple winner receives a 1-year membership to SD Media Pros, the best media organization in San Diego and Southern California. Yes, and maybe California. Then we have a $25 George's Camera gift card. We have 2 given separately SDMP t-shirts, brand new, hot off the presses, highly desired. We have 2 $40 rental credits to George's Camera, which we will do separately. And then we also have 2 sensor cleanings, courtesy of George's Camera.
I think that George's $25 gift certificates have already been handed out as second runner-up prizes.
Well, actually, we had someone very generously offer theirs back.
Oh, okay.
To toss into tonight's Crapple, someone who wanted to sort of spread the love at the holiday season. So I don't know if the purpose was for me to say who that is. If it is, you can just raise your hand and I will acknowledge you. And if it's a secret, it's a Santa's elf. There's someone in this group as Santa's elf who has generously donated their gift card. So
wasn't me, I would have kept it.
I know. Yeah, exactly.
Such a Scrooge.
Yes. So yes, Tom, we do actually have one of those remaining.
Okay.
Okay.
So we actually
Jeff
have
Trober.
10. So we have 10 guests and 10 board members. Is that right?
Oh.
Here, didn't I? Am I counting correctly?
Oh, so
Maybe
everyone
we just
wins
need
something
to
then. I
toss
guess
in 2 more t-shirts.
board members aren't
Oh,
eligible.
tonight.
Jeez.
No, board members are not eligible.
Wow. So everyone wins. Yay.
Everyone wins.
So what am I? I'm sorry, because I was looking at the list. What am I doing now?
I just wanted you to give me 8 numbers, and those 8 people would win. But I guess if we are excluding half of the people, it looks like to me,
Am I
whoever's
correct?
here who hasn't won wins something. So it's just about what do they win? What do they win?
You just said what they win.
Right.
The $40.
No, but who gets the 1-year membership to SDMP? Jeff, you've got the list in
Okay.
front of you.
Okay.
So I am arbitrarily going to throw out a number, and I am going to
Well,
go.
I don't.
Today's the 16th. Who is our 16th person on the list?
16th person on the list.
There we go. Now we're working.
There we go.
1,
1, 3.
Apparently, we
Thanks.
needed to number the rows.
12, 17, 23.
14,
Like
16.
All your hands and your toes.
Teresa, but she is not here.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing too.
Oh
Does
gosh.
that matter?
So then,
No, she signed. She had to leave. So
Yeah.
So let's Teresa could be the first prize.
Teresa is the winner of our 1-year membership to SDMP. The next number I'm going to go with is number 6. That is St. Nicholas Day in Europe. It's the day that they exchange gifts in Germany. So, Jeff.
okay, so number 6. Okay. Well, Mark Masonov is number 6 on the list, and since he's a board member,
Woo! Suckers! Woo!
Go, Mark.
Sarah is number 7.
All right.
There you go.
Sarah, congratulations.
Good
Sarah,
job.
you win the
Hey, there we
$25
go.
gift card to George's Camera.
Wow.
Ooh.
She's racking up
Good
some
stuff.
cards.
She is. The next arbitrary number, I'm going to go with 3.
3. 1, 2, 3 is Mary Louise.
Mary Louise.
There we go.
Congratulations, Marie Louise.
Marie, I'm sorry,
You
Marie. I
win
apologize.
An SDMP t-shirt.
Wow.
we just need your size, Marie. We don't need your age, just your size.
That's
How about
personal,
lucky
man.
number 11?
11.
11. Oops. You know what I like about browsers? Nothing. 11.
Jeff, I just
Eric Addison.
All right, Eric.
All right.
Proud winner of an SDMP T-shirt.
All right.
All right. Dynamite.
Next number,
Only
19.
the finest.
I'm sorry, what?
Number 19.
19. There we go. Kevin Burke.
Hi, Kevin.
Kevin.
Geez, wow, now we've even got sound effects. Kevin, you have won a $40 rental credit from George's Camera.
Excellent. Thank you.
Congratulations. Let's just step down one to number 18.
18. And I gotta make me go back to where I was.
It was a test, Jeff.
Yeah, I know. And I had already moved. That is Marianne.
Marianne. Congratulations. Another $40 rental credit to George's Camera.
David, you have a great background, by the way. The applauding thing, that's awesome.
Thank you.
That is cool.
Let's go with a low number. Let's go with number 4.
Number 4 is Keith Methman, our outgoing board member.
Aha. Well, he's not officially eligible.
Okay, so
Well, he's not a board member, so maybe he is.
Off.
So he's still a board member until January 1st.
okay, so on either side of him
Polo shirt, though.
is, let's see, William Davis is not here tonight, is he?
No.
No, I don't think
So,
he's been here.
Marie Louise is number.
Oh, but she's already won.
Okay, so give me another number.
Well, let's go down. 2.
To 2 is another board member, Bob Unger.
All right. Well, who registered first?
David Rains, another board member.
Okay.
A very close-knit
All
group.
right. Okay. Well, then let's skip ahead to 8.
8, okay. 7, 8 is Michael Wood, another board member.
9.
9, okay. Where did Michael go? Somebody who's not here.
Okay. Should I just keep going up? 10.
10 is Eric.
Oh, he already got one.
Eric already got one. Oh yeah, that was 11. Number 12.
Oh, wait, can I
12,
trade it?
12 is 12
Would you
is
like
yes.
to trade for a sensor cleaning at George's Camera?
No, I'll take the shirt.
Okay.
Yeah, you can use it to clean your sensor anyway, so that works out well.
So what was in Yasmin?
He is sensitive.
No, she wasn't here.
Yes,
She wasn't here. Okay.
She was here for the first 15 minutes.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't see her at all.
She was here.
Okay.
I saw her.
Did you see her?
Mm-hmm.
So should we go with yes? Sensor cleaning?
Sure.
Sure.
She was here.
Yeah,
she
do it.
counts. I mean, we did that for
Yay.
Teresa. Okay, and we have one more.
And a number?
15.
15. Oh, you got to make it hard, don't you?
Yeah. Next
See,
time
this
we're
is-
going to number that list.
That's 2 hands and 1 foot.
These are the games for the board members. We're having to play games now.
And that was, what number was it? 15?
Who
That was
didn't
Tom.
win?
That was Tom. That was Tom. Yeah, who's not one?
Who's here who
2
hasn't
hands
won?
and 1 foot, Tom.
Joe. Joe, have you won anything?
I have not.
Hey, Joe.
Joe! Hey,
I've won by seeing a bunch of faces I haven't seen in a long time.
Oh, thank you for that.
That's how I won. All righty.
All right, I think we have awarded all the Crapple prizes. So thank you. Michael Wood, thank you very much for organizing a super, super fun event.
Thank you, Michael.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye.
Thank you,
I have
Michael.
one other little announcement.
Yes.
A very special
Oh, yes.
award for every participant is going to be our new amazing Media Pros Post-it notes. Yay! That's been.
Look for those in your mailbox.
That's right. Everyone gets a prize.
All right.
All right.
Well, I think that is, unless anyone else has any announcements, our next meeting will be the 4th Wednesday of January after all of this holiday celebrating has wrapped, and we're all ready to, I don't know, just kind of get back into it in 2021. So thank you so much for being here. What's that?
I have something to say.
Oh, Mary Ann, please.
This has been the best SD Media Pros party in a very, very, very long time. And I can say that because I've planned them. That's
great.
Really, really fun.
Well, thank you so much for being here and for that, because
We miss you, Marianne.
Yes, we miss you, Mary Ann.
Michael definitely put the brain to pre-production.
There you go.
Hey, one more thing before we wrap up. Tom, can you bring up the gallery view?
Yes.
Let's have everybody look right in their cameras and smile. Let's get a huge group shot that we can put on. You know, we've lost a couple of people. I did take some earlier, but let's see if we can get a group shot of everybody. I'm not seeing everybody. Is that my view?
Can I keep my reindeer?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Of course. Hang on. I thought I was on gallery view, but I was not. Okay, everybody, right to the camera, smiling. Happy holidays. Happy holidays, everybody. Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming.
Merry Christmas to
Really
all.
appreciate all of you. Thank you so much.
A little bit of Christmas cheer. Thank you all.
We all need it.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Bye. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
I'm so excited.
Merry New Year. Yes, see you this Saturday.